Alright, greetings and salutations. My name is Comic Fire, and welcome to this channel update thingy I do every now and again. This time with voice. Wowee. First things first, what's with the lack of content since the end of Let's Play Final Fantasy Legend 2? Wasn't this supposed to be a big revolution for the channel now that I've seemingly overcome my inability to record commentary? Well, about that. Let's have a quick, not too in depth conversation about mental health and its long term effects on my creative output. I don't think it's a secret that my mental health has played a deleterious role on this channel's output for nearly a decade at this point. I'd say I'd first noticed it around 2015, 2016 or so. So almost a decade. A lack of confidence in my commentary style, real life events sapping the energy necessary to do so much as fire up Premiere to get something quick out, the works. The most recent bout came as a result of why I stopped streaming back in September of 2023, my pursuit of IT as a career path. I talked this up in the Final Fantasy Legend 2 LP as well, but to make a long story short, imposter syndrome is a bitch. My mental health this year has been in a smoldering crater as it is, and it ultimately culminated in an embarrassingly public panic attack at my job in March. The pandemic years had an effect on all of us, I'd imagine, and 2023 was a particularly rough year for me, having felt I'd lost my way professionally. It wasn't until that recent panic attack that I'd realized exactly how bad I'd gotten. This is something I'd like to fix. In order to do this, one of the steps I'm making is an effort to return to streaming. Putting myself in a semi public position from within a place of comfort will serve as a good first step to restoring my confidence, I feel. Comic, are you saying you're using streaming as therapy? In a sense, yes. I have a uniquely privileged position to already have a wonderful viewer base that I do feel confident doing that with. And I think this will be a great first step. So you have to be nice to me or I will cry. I'm joking. That is to say, I'm going to return to semi-regular streaming with the schedule resembling my usual output from the golden years, like let's say Wednesday and Saturday, though perhaps maybe a little more often. But don't feel the need to be like super nice and soft to me either. I won't break if you call me a silly head when I'm being a silly head, you know? As for LPs, the plan is still to return to Soul Hackers 2. I haven't made progress on it since the end of FFL2, but I will be returning to recording episodes, either after streams or during my off days. In addition, I'd like to return to Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker at some point this year. But I do need to replay the game first in order to regain my bearings. I haven't beaten it in now it's almost been a decade. Well, no, that was at the beginning of 2016 that I first beat that, and I haven't played it since I last recorded an episode in 2019. So I need to go through that so I can, you know, actually make an LP that isn't basically just blind like Fire Emblem. That's the current planned LP after Soul Hackers 2. As for LPs with friends, that is to be determined. Our schedules are very incompatible at the moment. It's not to say I'm not trying, it's just to say that maybe don't expect Radiant Dawn for a hot minute, and Yokai Watch 3 might take a little doing. We're working on it, just I don't have concrete plans set for that. Anyway, thank you so very much for your understanding, and I hope I can continue to bring entertainment into your life in the years to come. See you guys next week with the return of streaming.